Today we have Found North for you, brought to you by Brown Jug.
That's right. There's a certain percentage, is it like 9 or 10% or something like that, that Canadian whiskey can have in it, like additives?
And peaches.
Yeah, I get the pear. I definitely get pear. There's honey. Ooh, that's a, wow. It's very layered, but the layers aren't overpowering each other. They're very nice.
Yeah.
That's rich aroma of flavors.
Yeah, it's like a natural sweetness, you know what I mean? Instead of like a confectionery, like candy.
Right? So this is a winner, I think, for me. Winner for you?
Definitely.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to AK Taproom. I'm Josh, tapping in.
Murdoch, tapping in.
And I'm Brent, tapping in.
Today we have Found North for you, brought to you by Brown Jug. They were kind enough to give us another one of their picks here. What do you guys know about this Found North? I know it's coming in at 116.6.
Yeah, it's a single barrel out of Canada, so it's a Canadian whiskey imported into the States,
Blend, right?
Yeah, blended, or single barrel, yeah.
Absolutely. That bottle looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It is a nice bottle. It's all got some typography printed on it.
So we got some aged, so it's a finished rye, correct? It's finished rye.
Yeah, yes.
What's it finished in?
So like what was that?
Muscat.
Yeah, Muscat.
It's a Muscat.
Muscat right there. 66% rye, 30% corn, 4% barley, and 16.6 proof.
Absolutely. So this looks pretty cool. We've never had a Found North before, so we're reviewing it for your guys' viewing pleasure.
And since we all know freedom makes alcohol age faster, so for this, they got a 19-year-old rye, a 12-year-old rye,
and a 21-year-old?
Yep, 20-year-old rye, or corn.
Corn.
Yep, so those age statements tell you that's Canadian.
Yeah, absolutely. So they, far north, as far as I know, they take these older Canadian whiskeys that are often sitting away. It's an American company, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's an
American company, and they're bringing these ryes and they're finishing them off. They're finding a really
and I think
good blend.
Before they take them out of the barrel and finish them in a different barrel, they have bald eagle's nest on those Canadian barrels.
So that way they can make them.
Oh man.
Makes it a little bit more unique to our soil.
Yeah.
Aside from that, that's pretty cool to have all this long-aged rye and corn and stuff in there. So I'm really excited. This is season 1, barrel 12, I believe is what this one is. Yep, season 1, barrel 12.
I really like the design layout on that bottle. It's beautiful.
Non-chill filtered, which is the things that we always try to look for. Non-chill filtered, good color.
That's right. There's a certain percentage, is it like 9 or 10% or something like that, that Canadian whiskey can have in it, like additives. And there's no additives
in here. Yeah, no additives in here. So that's a big plus.
Yeah, it is.
And that might be because of
that's a natural color. Yeah, natural color.
That Muscat, if you had Muscat wine or anybody's had that, it's a unique fruity flavor. It's usually a dry wine and it'll offer quite
I'm glad we actually poured these
Let's go ahead and go
a couple minutes before we started.
116.6 proof.
Yeah, it's got, the nose is opening up on it.
Let's go in.
Let's get in it.
Oh yeah. Right off the bat, there's
so sweet.
Right? Oh man.
It is.
That's rich aroma of flavors.
Yeah, it has a nice sweetness to it.
There's pear, there's cinnamon.
I'm actually getting some of that rye too now.
Yep, there's a little bit of mint in there, like that rye hay mint.
And peaches.
Yeah, I get the pear. I definitely get pear. There's honey. Ooh, that's a, wow.
Yeah, it is. It's not it's like a natural sweetness, you know what I mean? Instead of like a confectionery, like candy.
And that pear and that apple really are kind of
like almost like a soft sweetness to it, like that. You're saying like pear.
Wow.
All right, I'm going in.
Let's go in.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's good. That Muscat finish is
it's so sweet on the palate.
It is sweet. That's nice.
That's pear. That's cinnamon.
Getting a little roll off of caramel a little bit too.
Yeah, there's definitely caramel, and there's some fig. There's definitely some figginess in there.
Like a darker fig-like type.
And there's that rye pop, that rye spice, which is really nice. I think with it being aged,
I get like a little bit of oak, kind of like a rye oak on the very finish of it.
That spice. Oh, that's good. Going in for a second.
That cane sugar is very subtle on the finish. It's like
I think that age is really helping it to be smooth. That blend is a nice blend. It's very layered, but the layers aren't overpowering each other. They're very nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that spice and oak on the finish. More spice than oak as it finishes.
Yeah,
which is nice. Like you're saying, you're starting off with like a nice sweet smoothness.
Yeah,
and then you start getting into the spice. I get a little bit of oak with that spice, but more spice.
I'm mid-level, like right where that muscat is. So like I'll open it up and it definitely like rides like mid-level with that fruity, which I would expect from that.
I will say,
nice finish.
As not being a fan of most Canadian whiskeys, as in maybe 2 I'm a fan of, maybe now it might be 3. I'm digging this one.
It's nice. I mean, this is definitely.
Yeah, I would buy it if I seen it on the shelf.
Absolutely. It's got a really great nose on it. I love that nose. It's got a decent finish.
Woo! What is the release date
of
this? Is it already in?
It has not been released yet, but this is going to be for your weekends of whiskey from Brown Jug. Obviously, we're doing this for your viewing pleasure. We were fortunate enough. Bruce Abbott over there at Brown Jug was able to give us this, and we were able to do this review. So we're super excited to be able to bring this to you folks.
Nice. So thanks, Bruce Abbott from Brown Jug. Appreciate it.
Right?
I appreciate it.
Definitely something to look out for on their weekends of whiskey. They've got fantastic picks coming through, so this happens to be one of those ones that I think is really rich with flavor and one to look forward to putting on your shelf if you can get it, right?
Yeah, for sure. No, that's good.
So yeah, definitely.
It's winter on all fronts. Something different.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Than what we normally.
Right, and
it takes a nice brightness to it.
It does, and being so aged with 3 blends going in there, that's pretty interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it's definitely different than most Canadians that you're typically used to and stuff that you've probably been exposed to. So right, so this is a winner, I think, for me. Winner for you?
Definitely.
Absolutely, I can definitely.
I dig that.
I can definitely see
that quite a bit.
Pumping this. It doesn't drink like it's 116.6.
No, it didn't, which is nice. It was.
You drink coffee?
Fairly.
Oh no, it's fairly mild. You know,
nice.
It's perfect.
Doesn't have that bite. Like
nothing overpowers really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
drinking it down.
So, that's kind of a wrap for this, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, what do you think? Well, thanks folks for joining us on another episode and review of another awesome bottle, Found North. Yeah, cheers folks.
Cheers. Till next time. Josh tapping out.
Murdoch tapping out.
Brent tapping out.
Like, subscribe, hit that follow button, go ahead.
All right, see you folks.
I was going to say, tell your friends, but I was waiting for you to say it.